We all know that a Fed funds rate cut is a sure thing tomorrow, but what is it actually going to do to interest rates, long-term interest rates to be precise? That's the question. What's going on, y'all? My name is Kevin Weedmark, aka The Mortgage Mouth, coming to you with another episode of the Daily Dose, bringing you up to speed of exactly what happened in the marketplace today, how it affected interest rates, and what we can anticipate for tomorrow. And today, what we had was retail sales. They were explosive. I want to say that they more than doubled what forecast was. And I say it all the time. Americans love spending dough. We love it, right? It gives us clout. It makes us feel better about ourselves, blah, 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 blah. But that was a big number that can't be ignored. And what it does is it really solidifies, if you listen to what I talked about yesterday on my weekly outlook, it solidifies the fact that the American consumer is there. GDP looks like it's not going to fall off a cliff, which is a great thing, although the economy could be down. However, it means that that's not going to fall off a cliff, and it means that foreign investment will be there for the auctions that will be coming up in the next couple of weeks. So that was great. But over the last 5 days, what we've seen with the Treasury market is a lot of this, a little bit of a roller coaster. Nothing too big, nothing too small, because all eyes are on the Fed tomorrow. And what I said at the beginning was, if you look at what happened over a year ago, well, it was about a year ago, exactly at this meeting, the Fed reduced the Fed funds rate by a half. And what happened to long-term interest rates? They went up. And was there a direct correlation? Probably not, because data then came in October, which pushed those interest rates up, given that the Fed seemed to kind of overstep and be political in their nature, right? Although they believe to be independent in that regard, but what a unique timing that was. So the question now is what's going to transpire tomorrow? And look, we're going to get the quarter point rate cut. We're not getting a bigger one. It's going to be a quarter point. But what's bigger is, what are they going to say? What is going to be the press conference? What is Fed Chairman Powell going to say? And most importantly is, what is the dissension amongst the troops? The dot plot is set to release tomorrow, and that's going to give a very clear indication of where Fed members sit, so we can now look to the October meeting, to the December meeting, and then looking into 2026, where we can anticipate further rate cuts that Fed members may see. And that is what's going to move markets. So make sure you're in touch with your professional. Make sure you're ready to take advantage, because if you get a dip, it could be short-lived, and you want to make sure you take advantage. All right, y'all. I'll be coming to you tomorrow with the breaking news. Cheers.